Creating these systems based on your five senses to help trigger your brain to become productive or stay productive is not going to happen overnight. On average, it takes 66 days of doing the same thing to create a new habit. And the habit will eventually become muscle memory to you the more you do it. But you got to put in the work and you got to figure out what your system is. Play a little bit. You don't have to start over every 66 days to experiment. Find that smell you really like, because if it's going to be something that you're going to be doing constantly, you don't want to get sick of it. So that's why if you are not into diffusing oils, having a good hand lotion or maybe a candle that you like that you know you can, it's not seasonal, that you can get again if you need to, are all really great things. Also chapstick, flavored chapstick. That's something that's inexpensive. It's something that you're going to be needed to doing anyway if you live in a dry environment. I highly recommend something like that. So now that we've talked about creating the perfect multisensory environment that activates one or multiple senses to help you stay in a productive state, what happens when you get sensory overload? This can be a problem if you're a very stressful person and you have too much coming at you at once. Some people need music or a podcast or something when they work. For me, usually that's too much. Sometimes I like working in complete silence with my noise-canceling headphones out. Or if I'm working in my living room, so I'm gonna get distracted. There's a road right next to my street. I see cars looking at me through the window. Hey, my kitchen is right there. I have my aero gardens with my herbs, and it starts getting my brain going on what I want to make for dinner. This stuff happens, and then you get decision fatigue. It becomes a spiral. It's not good. So in the rare case that this does happen to me, because I've gotten really good at being able to separate my spaces, I created something for myself I'm really, really proud of. I actually made a kinetic sandbox when I just am feeling too many things and I need to just focus on something tactile and relaxing. So sometimes I'll put some relaxing music on and just play in the sand. Like a kid. Kinetic sand is really great. It's actually it's very soft. You can create stuff with it. You can destroy stuff with it. It gets really, really fun and relaxing. This is also really helpful if you have kids or friends who have sensory overload a lot. I know a lot of people with autism experience this a lot. So being able to have certain things to sort of refocus and minimize distraction is going to be really great. So having a really good pair of noise canceling headphones, fantastic. Even sunglasses, just something that's, with blinders or just a blackout mask just for you to meditate in. There's a lot of different things that you can do to combat sensory overload. Okay, so now that we've talked about different ways for you to be productive, let's talk about really, really fun ways for you to strengthen your memory recall in the next chapter.